Yeah, all right.
Well, what's up? We back.
Bye.
We back about to talk about this Attack on Titan. The last episode slash movie slash.
Right.
So
We
fuck
got a
all
special
the
guest. Let's get our let's make sure
I was
we
about to say
introduce our
fuck all the
guest.
small talk. Tiff,
Yeah.
look who back. What's up, Tiff?
What up? What up? What's up, everybody?
How you feeling? How you feel? How it feel to be back?
It feels great to be back. It's always good. It's always good. Always a vibe hanging with y'all.
Okay, so we're gonna lead straight into it. So, how'd you feel about that last episode and closure of Attack on Titan?
First of all, it did not disappoint. All the action I expected, I got, and some more, because there was some unexpected shit happening. I was like, oh, okay, we doing that. But I mean, I got the action, I got the ending, I got the, possibilities of what happened after everything that they showed us. So I'm good. I think they wrapped it up very well, which is rare for an anime that long.
Right.
So I think I think they wrapped it up pretty good. I have no complaints, honestly.
Okay. What about you, Smith Dog?
I don't know, man. I'm for some reason as I was watching this, I ain't about to say no hating shit. As
Yes,
I
he
was
is.
watching this, though,
But I'm waiting for it.
as I was watching it, I'm like, I just wanted this shit to be over with. I think as I was watching it, even as I was watching the movie before it or the episode, the final pre-final number 2, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then number 3, for some reason, I just the only feeling I could feel going into it, and as I was watching it was like, I just need this shit to be over with, because I didn't read the manga all the way through. I knew generally what happened, but I didn't follow it enough to know the details and like how it happened and shit. So other than the feeling of me wanting the shit to be over with because they drug it out, so you know what I'm saying, so long, over years, not even just episodes. Most of the time we complain about like long ass arcs and long ass stories and shit. Like, it's just dragging, but like, no, episode wise or whatever, it didn't drag at all. It's shit chronologically in real lifetime, the shit drug on. So as that shit was, once it got over, but what we got though, the content itself was fucking amazing. We know that. We know what we seen. We said we seen it wrap up. You know what I'm saying? And man, I was just hyped to see that Avengers X-Men teamwork start popping off, because we see some old school Annie work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We seen Pete. Yeah, that shit was nice. So, content itself was top tier. I like how they ended it or whatever. So I guess we'll get into that. So how you feel about it, Stacks? What about you?
Like, I read the manga all the way through, and like the episode didn't disappoint at all. Like the animation from everything that happened in the manga, comparing it to the show, it showed everything. It didn't waste no time. It just got straight to the point. Aaron got to get the fuck on. So even though they didn't want to, I mean, and like it also showed me how far blind love can carry on hella generations.
Mm-hmm.
And it took another person who follows somebody with blind love to show her no. So
that devotion.
Right. So I was hyped to, like Marcus said, I was happy to see Annie fighting. I was super hyped to see Reiner fight. He was whooping shit from the time he transformed.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he was.
He redeemed himself a little bit, because
I was gonna say, like, yeah.
Reiner, you know what I'm saying? Reiner was,
and like, cause Aaron hold him a lot. Aaron hold him several times.
Well,
man, he hold himself
exactly.
And he hold the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole cult compound in the walls. He got over on everybody. So, yeah. But he came back. He came back. Oh, hey, Tiff, I was waiting. I couldn't wait to talk. Hey, what's Gabby KD right now? What's she shooting? What's she shooting? because Queen Gab was
Fuck that.
doing
You
the thing as usual.
it still fuck her, dog. I like the whole episode. All I could think about it's two people in the whole episode that I just for the life of me could not figure out how they made it to the end. And it was Gabby and Connie.
I was just about to say that because Connie was the Krillin of the show.
Yeah, they had to have a regular nigga in there though. One with him and John.
Everybody saved this man's life. Gene saved this man's life the whole fucking show. I just don't understand. Like, I was just the whole time I'm just like, how is this nigga Connie still alive? Like what is even happening? This man is hanging from a thread. Let that nigga go.
Right.
Hey, they were holding it down.
I ain't gonna lie, they got so crispy with that EDM gear. That shit was wild with them thunder things. Like I didn't see nobody miss nothing.
No, that's because they gave them all to Mikasa. What you mean? They like here, shit, take it.
Yeah, that motherfucker like
she wasn't missing though. Mikasa wasn't missing, so Mikasa don't miss. Gabby don't miss. No matter what Tip's talking about,
Levi was out there doing his thing with one arm and no legs and shit. Like
that boy is out there with the Ninja Turtle fingers.
Yeah, bro, he was rock starring it for real. Okay, so maybe I need y'all to help me with that Zeke situation. So when Zeke appeared, so he wanted Levi to get him.
Yeah, because remember when he had him and them little talks they had, and he kept shutting him up.
Yeah,
because you got to remember he was the reason why what's the name died. Can't remember his name. That he chose Armin over him. The blonde hair dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Erwin.
Yeah, and then remember when the shit blew up and fucked him up? He always promised him that he was gonna kill him a long time ago.
Yeah, I knew that, but I'm talking about why Zeke showed himself like that.
Shit, he was ready for redemption. He felt bad for all the shit he caused him.
I mean, it was like I feel like it was ultimately like, all right. I mean, I know this shit about to be over, so like I'm here. Okay. I'm
he was ready to die.
Yeah, because even when he was talking to Armin in wherever that man was,
another realm or I watch too much stuff. I can't even
self-reflection realm.
Yeah, I can't be remembering all the names and terminologies of everything. Good Lord, I'll be trying, but
you gotta remember. Yeah, I remember he thought he knew everything about the Titans and shit like that. And as soon as he got with Ymir and shit, he couldn't even do nothing. Aaron holding and Trick diced him.
Aaron came in and was like, Ymir, what do you want to do? What you want to do, boo?
And then basically,
you know.
And basically he was like, I got hold, I can't do shit, let me make a sandcastle. And then he seen Armin figure shit out in for like few minutes versus him being in there like an eternity.
So look, you talk about them eternities and all of them being connected, you know what I'm saying, the tree. Yo, when they had them clones, them Zetsus come out, and they was fighting all the generations
different versions of
the 9 Titans.
Yes.
Yo, you talking about the dude we talking about Reiner, Bertard came through and tried to redeem himself and do what he could too, though. And it was a couple of all of them. The homie who got, you know what I'm saying, who crushed the diamond in Aaron's mouth or whatever, the one that he used, the little jaw.
The Warhammer Titan.
Yeah. Yep. All of them showed up. So
shout out to Armin.
Yeah, that was that was a lot. No, but I didn't know that they was when Peak was talking about the endurance part. You know, how she can just keep going because the rest of them got, you know what I'm saying, they had a finite number. They had about 4 of them, maybe 5 if they was lucky, you know what I'm saying, they was true to the game and shit. But she was just
going in. I love when she, like, when all these niggas was like trying to discuss, like, oh my God, I don't want to kill my boy. She was like, that ain't my nigga. She went for the Nate, like, boop, boop, boop.
She did go straight for him, though. Like, she didn't even give him a chance to think.
My friend, dog.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Basically.
Man,
That shit had me dying. I was like, oh, people like, fuck this nigga.
Oh my
Going
God.
in.
As that was, I'm sitting here. This your plan right now. I'm sitting here looking at this dude. How was Levi out here?
That's
How's this? How?
They're like,
Like, what?
he out there handicapped as hell out here whooping shit.
that's
Why was he saving them though? Like he was
like,
the reason they won and shit.
I had to give them my man's props. He was out there, one arm, no legs, like,
But
Oh
the
man.
and
it's
like,
it's crazy though, because it's funny because they put a Tai Chi on him. Because like if
Yeah.
think about it, if he was fully fledged, it would have went way smoother.
oh, for sure.
I mean, but he couldn't though. He a human being. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we remember when he got hurt. We remember what it was that hurt him and what he was doing in the midst. She was like superhuman when you know what I'm saying, him and the Beast Titan and everything else he was doing. So but I'm watching it like he was going hard on the Zetsu clones too.
Mm-hmm. Because you remember
Extra
they start
hard
that
with 2 fingers.
no 3.
couple of them, couple of them fingers. Yeah, oh here, man, that's insane.
He ended up with a Ninja Turtle eye at the end when they about to fight, all white.
Yeah, he had it all. Look, see, I'm sitting there looking at homeboy giving Mikasa all them little missiles.
Man, she
She
put a
was
trigger
hitting them
3 times
bugs.
and hit all of them in the nape.
She was going hard off of Aaron though. She
Off
just
of
ain't even
Aaron,
know what to do. She was like, "I'm about to just go," you know. Homegirl, they tell
Just
her like, "Hey man, don't even try to do it. Just
just
just go
all for
ahead."
Gene to slide in, like, girl, wrap that shit up, girl. You mine now.
I got you.
no.
Did they show Connie?
Mm-mm.
They ain't
It
show
is.
it.
So my question is this my so this what I really was curious about since that thing was destroyed or stopped or Aaron was stopped. So
That a mirror thing?
all them random titans that's running in them fields and shit that there was the people before, did they turn back to themselves?
Yeah.
No,
What you
not the
talking about?
ones.
The OG people.
Yeah.
They probably starved or something. They would have had to.
Cause I know they said something about Connie mom. Cause remember when she still a titan? They
Yeah, that was
just
the
left
whole
her.
point. Did they
Cause like
take her
I
out?
know a house.
That's a
I
good
think a house
question.
fell on her or something, and Connie was
Remember
tripping the hell
they
out.
showed her. They showed her. Remember they had a whole episode when he went back to her.
What'd you say, Tiff?
Wait, no, go ahead.
No, I'm
Cause I
I'm thinking
remember,
somebody had to
cause
answer because I ain't.
I remember Connie went after his mom trying to save her, or I don't know what I know he stopped some people from killing her,
I mean, just went
but
back to the mama.
I just want. I know they said something on the show about his mom on the last episode, but that's what I was wondering. Do everybody who from the past, whatever, who's out in them random ass areas running all goofy and stuff, since that little centipede got killed, are they back to themselves?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Who turned them into it though?
I think they
They
would have
did.
died.
Because remember, and when they showed the last episodes, they were showing what happened when they was doing them tests. They had the little thing where they killed. Remember when they showed the episode where dude killed that little girl, and then he was the brother. Yeah, I don't remember.
No, I don't.
There's the last episode like where the dude that set him free was a Titan, and like the people they got injected and they all just ran off, and then they.
Oh, yeah.
That's what.
So I don't know, cause like I feel like we saw in the last episode where the amoeba. I've been calling that thing the amoeba though.
That's what I did too. I said amoeba. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't nuts. Ain't nobody laughing and shit. That's what I thought it.
Like let off the gas and all the niggas turned into Titans, but they changed back once it died. But I feel like the only reason why that happened is because like they was like
not Titans long.
Yeah, like it was like it just happened because like these other Titans, they probably been Titan shit. How long this shit been going on?
It's been years.
and if they not eating or whatever they supposed to be doing to survive, then they just die, right? Like
Man, I
they
don't
die
know.
over time. They got to. They explained all that. This is why I'm saying this shit went on for too long. Shit was years ago.
we could possibly look it up, but I just don't feel like. I mean, it's possible that they change back, but who's thinking about? I mean, obviously Sean is thinking about it, but who's thinking about? Who's thinking about them other niggas running around in the field random?
Yeah, just cool. No, remember they killed most of them, didn't they?
Yeah,
because they didn't have to worry about nobody going through the walls.
Nah,
That's what they were saying. They had
they always turn to dust.
See.
Oh, they all turned to dust. You looked it up, huh?
Aaron France was grateful being relinquished from the Titan curse at last.
I mean, to me, it would make sense for the older ones for that to happen.
No, I read that wrong. My bad. Yeah, they did change back. All the remaining ones reverted back to normal humans. But the fucked up part is, what if they remember killing people?
Wouldn't they?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying, like, what if they remember? What if you a Titan that been around for a long ass time?
That's a part of the curse. They remember. Unless I'm missing something.
Like all the other Titans remember the shit that they did when they doing shit.
Right, that's
the one that had control. I'm talking about the ones that didn't have control.
I mean, but we didn't see many of those go back.
Nah, I think they know. I think they know because like
they know.
Annie's father, when he changed into a Titan, he looked at the conductor, the Marlian conductor dude, and ran the other way because he could have killed all of them because they was just about to pop off on us. They was just about to pop off on it. And don't even get me. I'm about to when all the shit was said and done, and they all pulled up, and these niggas was like, "Prove to me you're not a Titan." I said, "Damn, we just killed Aaron, and you gonna point your gun at me? Not like, are you fucking kidding me?"
You knew that was gonna happen though. You know how people are.
This is the reason why the shit is like it is now. This is the reason why 80% of the fucking world has been trampled to death because you
fear.
Yeah, because you out here pointing a gun at me after I done saved the whole universe and shit. Now you pointing a gun at me. Like, that shit pissed me off so bad. I said, you know what?
This is what they're saying. Because you remember, there's still people out there saying Aaron was right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so I'm still one of them.
Even though it wasn't many left, but
I'm still a Yankee. I'm still a Yankee.
The 20%ers.
That's hard,
literally,
man. Everybody don't deserve it though. God damn.
I mean, I agree. I can agree with that, but I feel like his reasoning behind starting it was one of his own, but also not of his own. Like I feel like it was partially out of his control, and then partially in his control. Like, yes, he's the one who had the fire that Ymir was looking for to carry out the shit that she needed to get done. But in the same vein, I think he would have stopped it if he could, because
he already said he looked in every alternative, and this was
that was the only outcome for it. I mean, his mind was so fucked up. That man was in the past, present, future, doing shit that he didn't even know he was doing.
So I was curious about this. So technically, I feel like he not dead. I think physically he is, but
his spirit probably ain't dead. He was like the founder and everything. He became like way too much. He ain't just gone.
So that's why I think the very, like, the at the end where they going through the credits and we see the Edian, or I think it was called something else, whatever it was called, parodies done changed into a whole nother nation or whatever. And when that shit got fucked up, the whole war happened and everything, and the boy comes back to the tree, it's pretty much like a new version of like how Ymir found the tree where the Titan is. So I feel like it's
Probably some whatever his circumstance is.
right. It's so I mean it leaves us open to thinking maybe the Titans come back. Like, you know, it left a possibility.
Because they all connected, like you said. So if that kid is obviously a child of Ymir, then right, are they gonna connect to the tree? Did they come to the tree because you know what I'm saying? Something was speaking to them, or something told them to.
That's the tree Aaron is buried at. So
yeah,
if his I mean, you know, you see what's going
so
on.
What, if they eat his head, pause, but or like what is? But the thing is, if that little boy is Ackerman, what happened if Ackerman got the Titan power?
They can't, can they? Remember, it don't affect them.
I know they slaves of the founder.
Yeah, but remember we seen the whole original things, dust or gas hit them, and they already like it just don't affect us. Like so,
yeah.
I don't think it. And didn't they say that? Didn't they try to offer? Didn't they try to offer the shot to Levi at some point?
When you had the colossal Titan shit.
Yeah, because they went through everybody. Like, who can we pick? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I ain't either. That's bad. We're supposed to know that. But again, too many years in between. This is what should have happened last year or something. Like,
no, for sure.
No, they can't. They can't.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they couldn't. I thought
it
didn't affect them. Right. Okay. I know. I see. Right. Again, too much time. So we got to second guess ourselves. We ain't all the way sure. So they can't do it.
I guess the Ackermans was assholes, so they was like, the founder can't fuck with me.
No, but what about? So how did Falco turn into the Falcon?
So that shit. For some reason, I just knew he was gonna be the one different ass nigga.
Because I know they explained it. Because like almost every jaw Titan had like a bird aspect to him in some way. Because when he first transformed, he looked at bird like, but he didn't look that bird like what he looked like. But
he had a beak.
That man had a whole beak.
I guess now it take on the attributes of your name. Oh, my name Falco. I'm a bird now, Titan.
Bird. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. He came in and saved the day like a mug too, though.
I can fly, y'all. Look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but see, I ain't never had no problem with Falco though. Like
Falco got that drink.
Just hating on.
No. It's not hate. It's not hate.
She the truth.
Gabby a child running around with a 50 cal and shit.
Not missing. That's my whole thing. Gabby.
She was flying on the back of a bird Titan and was fucking shit up like one shot. Accuracy.
They needed her. They would have lost without her too. They would have lost without all of them besides Connie, I think. But
only thing that was different I really didn't like though.
If Sasha was there, she would have been
eating meat pies and shit.
And fucking niggas up. Eating meat, fucking niggas up. We ain't need Gabby for that.
Man, I remember she got popped. That little girl got her ass stomped the fuck out.
She deserved all of that, though. She deserved all of that, but
somebody threw a chair and then whooped her ass.
She did what she had to do. We ain't gonna, we know how I feel about that. She did what she had to do.
Hey, you kill my people, I'm killing your people. Shit.
No, but they was the same people. So made it whack.
But
my brother.
But for real, they glossed over it. What was the black dude name that flew the plane?
On Yakapone.
Man.
Something like that. It was
That's not a real name. I don't give a fuck nobody say.
Hey, why was his daddy at the slave camp though? Like, What was his daddy there?
That last name sound like a sound. You like a pow, like
Yakapa. Is that it? Was something like that on Yakapone.
that
That was his first name. That was his first name?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was his first name.
Man, he just got one name like Prince.
He sound like that. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Like for real. But nah, because the ending, Falco and Gabby was Levi's like bodyguard and shit. And that leg got cut off. And it was with Kanye and them. This motherfucker in like a bazaar and shit. And they nowhere to be found. I'm like, so he just a regular dude now?
Yeah.
I like to clean.
I mean, ultimately, like, I don't know. I like they went home. They went home. The rest of them niggas couldn't go home. To me, it seemed like they couldn't go home because not Ymir,
The Marlians.
no, the blonde haired boy. He the one who said that they killed Aaron. So of course the island of Paradise, like them niggas is like that was our
savior.
Yeah, so you killed him, so you can't come home. So then they the ambassadors of the world peace ambassadors.
But it was like some celebrity shit.
Levi was, chilling at home. I mean, what can he do?
Clean good.
Be a figurehead. That's all he could be.
Okay, that man passing out. What was he passing out? He was passing out candies or something.
Yeah, he was giving out Tootsie Pops to the kids, hooking them up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, folks, some stuff you can throw. I'm sitting here looking. He just killed Zeke. Jeez,
so fast.
Sean should have got ate up by that Zetsu Titan.
Man,
he ain't no regular human being, man. Ain't nobody. Look how fast he was moving. Yeah, right.
Levi was getting it. Okay, well, he was faster because he was lighter. He was missing limbs.
Why Aaron looked like dude from Metalocalypse though?
The lead singer.
Yeah, yeah, the fool. He blew his head. I didn't
like that fountain town body, that big ass rib cage and that little ass head. Big back Aaron and shit.
Oh man.
Not big back Aaron.
He had a whole battlefield on his back though, like Reiner running down his back like
it always makes it. I mean, that's I guess, and it's like, I mean, he was the most powerful Titan, so I guess the size
of his back.
He was birthing everybody.
I mean, he was carrying them. He was carrying these niggas. He was carrying niggas to the land of milk and honey, whatever he was trying to create.
Man,
that shit just still wild. Like the Colossal Titans, mindless except one. So,
yeah, did they get turned back? The Colossal Titans?
They turned to dust.
Yeah, like.
All right, that makes sense.
Was y'all shocked when he said the percentage of the world?
You saw them big ass wide feet.
I mean, but them colossal still though, like how they walk across? They can't walk across the ocean. I mean, it wasn't Earth, so this had to be one big landmass because still, it would have had to be dispersed, and you know what I'm saying.
They don't breathe, so.
I mean,
the ocean is miles deep. Though.
So the reason why it was interesting to me, because when they showed like the different areas of the where the rumbling was happening. They was all different areas, like cities and shit.
So that's what I'm saying. Did they show how they all got there? That's what I'm saying. Like in them different areas, they just walked over there from one little spot. So I had to be how many of them Titans was it? 100,000, 200,000 of them?
See them walk across like
We seen them
the
walk
water.
across a body of water. We seen that.
Yeah,
And it was underwater. Like you seen this, them, you know, they hot. So you seen the steam coming off the water and shit. They was cooking fish and stuff when they was in the water. So like I said, they wasn't breathing. They was like super deep underwater. Only person that was above water was Aaron. That big ass back.
they could. I mean, they was rumbling. they was
So wait, I found out he was having all them one-on-one meetings with everybody that whole time. It's like, why couldn't they come to a conclusion sooner than this? Like, why did it have to? Well, I guess it had to play itself out.
After he talked to him, he erased their memory. They ever had to talk, and then when he died, the memory came back.
Remember? Okay. See, look, I was already probably zoned out at that point. I was told you when the shit started, I wanted it to be over with. So
he basically explains there. He gave everybody an explanation.
Yeah, right. Because they all had
fuck that.
Like, why you ain't? Why he like, hey man, this shit ain't.
That's why Armin gave him hands in his memory. He explained himself. He's like, I looked at every past or present. This is the only conclusion I came up with. And then he went with crispy 6-piece or 4. Because I think he did that because he owed him one because he beat Armin ass in front of a bunch of people. Bad. So
they thought that's when they thought he was a host. Still, he wasn't. They didn't think he was true to the game.
That's when Aaron had his chesticles out in his man bun in that green jacket.
Oh, that version of Aaron was like super asshole. Like that man was on them fuck them kids type shit. Like
the little 3 lines on his face looking like.
Yeah, okay. So they all had them distress lines in their eyes the whole time. I mean, not that you wouldn't, but I thought that was interesting. Like everybody was just like
had them tail beast marks.
Yeah, everybody was. No, I'm talking about like just the regular stress lines.
Oh yeah,
like everybody's eyes was all dark and stressed.
Look at the life they live. Big. How do I
felt
say
that
this?
way in the beginning? I thought they should have felt that way in the beginning. They would seem like they was cool.
Getting attacked by naked, zesty running monsters. How would you feel somebody chasing after you like this?
Man, so look, so when he realized that he was the one that killed his mama or ate his
I was actually kind of surprised to hear that, but I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised because I was like, the way this man's been
through time and through everything. Yeah.
And then I mean, shoot, his father. The only reason why his father knew shit was because future Aaron had told him.
His daddy pretty much was like, "Hey, Dad, do this fuck shit real quick."
Right. So I was not surprised. And then also, I mean, if this is like Ymir's plan, like she needed a young Aaron, to be motivated to get where he got to.
Damn, she really didn't get to grow up. She was just like, she still looked like 12 years old forever.
Man, so they doing all this for some incest. Like,
here we go.
I just can't. It's just like we just ignore this.
No,
come here, little girl. Have my children. Now they gonna eat you.
I wouldn't say we ignore it, but I mean, for the time frame that it was happening in,
so we're just gonna be okay with it. We're just not gonna be appalled. Like, oh my gosh.
No, we can still be appalled, but like.
But what? You can these butts
aback.
What we gonna do? That's my point. What is the purpose of like what we gonna do about it?
I understand why the regular is upset though. It's just like these niggas nasty.
I mean,
That
well,
little.
Let's go put him on an island.
no, that's I
It
don't
ain't
do
cool, man. It
I
ain't
don't
cool at
do that.
all.
This
That's
little
funny.
girl and her badass, big ass kids.
Right. Big angry motherfuckers.
All 9 of them. Fuck. Hmm.
Big and strong. Capable.
Oh my god.
They be
What was up with the one
having
with that had his brain outside his head? Did y'all see that one?
Man, I
The
wasn't
Zetsu
paying
looking
attention.
tight when they
I, I
popped up
was
helping.
I was looking at all the different variations
Still
of
trying to
lips
figure
and teeth
out, yeah, I'm
and
still trying to figure
cheeks.
the cow titan or whatever that was that
Yeah.
That little motherfucker
Yeah, the
was
one that was
moving.
on 4. That's what I'm saying. I was like, but it wasn't like the regular cart titan. It looked like some other shit. I
yes,
was like, and one of them look like a goat or something. I was like, man, what is happening?
yes.
Well, who was the one that was a little small titan that like that was protecting Historia?
I don't know, man.
No, bring it back. Why did Historia have to get pregnant? That's what I want to know. Why did she have to get pregnant?
Why not? You knew she had to get pregnant because she got to keep the shit going.
Like, and then like, who was her husband? Like, for a minute, I like, okay, Aaron, you had to hit her. Like,
No,
I didn't.
no, I don't think Aaron did.
No, some farmer ass dude married her. They ain't
No.
say.
But yeah, but I'm like, yeah. Honestly, it was because she had to keep the bloodline going, the royal bloodline.
Yeah.
She
It's like
was the last royal, basically.
That's your only responsibility when you
Hey, Historia, keep history going with your family. Make a family.
Right.
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, and she did.
And she wasn't happy. She didn't know this farmer ass dude.
She gonna be happy.
He didn't even have a face. They show her on a porch. He back there with a rake.
Yes.
Just had hair, no face. Just like, work hard for my wife.
This should work.
She
You the queen subject at that point.
Oh my god. Well,
So yeah, but she ain't had no powers no more. So what they?
got stripped of her powers though, right? Her royalty, right?
They all did.
Damn.
But they all did. None of them got
yeah,
all of that's gone.
none of them had Titan powers. I wouldn't say that she was stripped of her royalty though, because she was ruling Paradise or whatever it was called. They called it something else after.
She was ruling from that farmhouse?
They was coming to see her. The ambassadors was
Right.
coming to see her and her army of that was led by the Jaegers after that. So yeah, she was still ruling that island.
Gullah Island.
Makes sense to me.
So who? But my thing was like so most of the main characters of the Jaegerists was dead that we knew, right? Because the last one was that dude with the pink hair, right?
Yes. I don't. Yeah, I think he was probably the like from the beginning. Yeah, he was probably the last one that was a part of the Jaegers.
Flock. Was that his name?
Flock, right?
Flock.
Yes.
He got burnt up or he got shot off the boat, right?
Was that him? Honestly, I don't remember. I know that man. He got. Did he? I know. I feel like he got. I'm pretty sure that was what happened to him. They shot his ass up. Look, now I gotta look it up because I when I saw it, I was like, damn.
I know he was barely hanging on.
I was like, damn, they do fly.
Yeah, because they had him captive for a minute.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Happened to Flock.
I kept mixing him up with Jean anyway, because Jean had that lighter pink hair too.
Yes. I thought they was like brothers for a while, twins or some shit. But yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. That show came a long way. from when they first seen them Titans till now, like
So,
when they was freaking out in that church.
yeah, dude, that was my favorite era of the whole. The beginning was just so dope because they was all scared, and then like the ODM gear, and they thought they was about to go do something, and then they just realized they wasn't. And then you realize the real ones was the ones outside of the walls. Or so you thought.
You know, those fake outs that fucking people was doing. I thought Reiner died, when I thought fucking Aaron died. Well, Aaron didn't know he was gonna come back, but you know.
Yeah, he got ate up and only his arm was left.
Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, hear somebody yelling hard as fuck, whooping shit.
And yeah, so all the Annie stuff. They played her. They took her out for too long.
What happened? What happened when they brought the walls down? That's when she came out that shell, right?
When did they break the crystal? When the crystal one?
Yeah, when I think she got released when Aaron got the founder's ability.
Whenever he got the ability with the crystal situation.
Said, "Wake your ass up."
Annie.
So we can come to the consensus that everybody's satisfied with that ending.
Yeah, I was satisfied.
Yeah, people was gonna be people. Kill each other. It's about to
peopling.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It started quick though.
He I feel like we got like it happened. We got Aaron feeling apologetic for what he did, and not being able to control it. Like I feel like there was an explanation for everything. If he was listening, because I feel like some people wasn't listening, because I done seen some things.
I lost some stuff,
and I just be like, did you watch the same show as like what you talking about? Like everybody keeps saying, oh, like the whole genocide thing, but I'm like, did nobody watch the show? Because there was a reason why it happened. It wasn't like Aaron was just on like, yeah, I mean, yes, he did say that.
Right.
but but there's also reasoning behind him saying there was a reason why it happened the way it happened. Like there was all reasoning for this 80%. It wasn't just Aaron like, yeah, I'm gonna kill 80% of the niggas,
yeah.
And then I'm gonna be like, okay, bye. Like right. No, that wasn't the plan. So I don't know. I just feel like everything had an explanation, and then they wrapped it up the way they wrapped it up, and ultimately, I mean, I feel like the whole premise, the whole reason, the end of the plot, everything was just niggas gonna be niggas at the end of the day. The cycle gonna continue, no matter what you try to do to solve it, or what you think your side of the story is right or wrong or whatever. But people
at the end of the day, people.
Yeah. People are going to do what they
be
do.
Scared.
Right.
Let fear make you do rash decisions.
Right. And we saw shit. I mean, we saw it as soon as Aaron died. These niggas came over and the mind's like, prove to me you're not a Titan.
Not even 15 minutes into it, like immediate.
It was like seconds. And your boy was like, sir, if I was Italian, I would have fucked your ass up. like for pointing that gun at me, basically. Like I would have fucked you up. Make
like
it
for real.
But like they had like one little moment of clarity, like, oh, human people, we all people. And then as soon as everything was even and fair, they was like, yeah, no.
Exactly.
More of that. So exactly.
Shit's stupid.
It is.
But it's also exactly why Ymir did what she did. It's also the reason why Aaron was thinking the way he was thinking. reason why Jaegers, came to be.
Yeah, they knew. I mean, it was, like you say, it had to go one way or the other, but you knew what was gonna be the end game. As just, I don't know. I guess it did its job because it got me feeling multiple types of ways. Because I'm like, shit. I mean, Aaron should have just finished the job. Niggas is gonna act like that.
True.
Like, I mean, I guess that's one of the, what I'm saying, one of the themes of the series. Like, shit,
Yeah.
if he would have did it, we would have seen what would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure it would have been some infighting or something. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know, man. You just never know. You just never know. So, but it's a good job, definitely. I remember, shoot, when Attack on Titan first came out, I had just moved. I had just like left home for good. Damn, 10 years ago.
I'm just glad they upgrade that weak ass CGI they have for the Armor Titan. That
Oh,
CGI.
and I'm mad they upgraded the opening theme. I don't know why they didn't just keep the opening theme from the original dramatic one and just kept it the whole entire time. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nothing beating that.
And you knew it was gonna be lit. You knew it was gonna be lit.
Yeah, you knew it was about to go all the way down. The other one, I don't know. I guess I can't say that because them other ones, a couple of them was pretty decent, but that one just hit the hardest.
That intense ass rock and roll.
That mug sitting there like how they do their little arm salute.
I was talking to somebody. I was like, yeah, they did the half Wakanda forever and
The 50% forever.
50%.
Wakanda sometimes. Gotcha.
No, I will say I did I was good until they showed Sasha, and then I like teared up a little bit because when Levi was sitting there and they showed everybody, I was like, hey, and then they did the joke, I was like, hey, and then and then they showed Sasha, and I was like, oh, God damn. I was like, they got me.
So was Hanji was she this one or the end of that first movie?
She was at the end of the first movie.
Okay, I want to say yeah,
she got cooked.
Yeah, she got.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, she went out like a G though.
Yeah, she turned it
lowercase, but
man, she's a normal human being too. She ain't had no chance. Come on, still fighting monsters.
Hey.
I'd have given him to run around and would have got the fuck on.
I mean, I just wouldn't have been there. But to sign up,
I'd have been just like this. Oh, the rumbling going that way. Jump over, like, let me chill.
I would have been chilling, and man, I would have been chilling inside the walls. So
there wasn't no walls left.
I would have been around the remnants of the wall.
I'd have just stayed in Paradise or whatever they call Paradise, whatever. Yeah. They was part of what
they was the only one safe. They was the only one safe.
So let me guess. They was the 10%, and where he was heading was the other 10%.
It makes sense. Paradise had to be like the safe point. That's his people.
Yeah, that's where everybody was at. So wait, did they show what happened to Jacopo?
Yeah, he was there with Levi.
Yeah, he was. He was there.
Handing out.
He was Levi. He wasn't Levi assistant, was he?
No. He was handing out box lunches.
Not box lunches.
Still doing work.
He was there.
Box lunches.
He was like, I'm about to get my ODM gear. Get the fuck out of here in my wheelchair. That would be wild. See somebody in a wheelchair using ODM gear. They just like going mad fast on the ground.
All right.
jumping over like small little streams and shit. That'd be hard. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
So right, so they just got rid of ODM gear.
They had no reason to use it.
Shit, use that in a regular fight. Nobody's stopping that.
Man, somebody gonna be like, "Oh, I know use your Titans to stop using them." Man,
I mean,
you got
remember when they attacked what's the name initially? They ain't had nothing with it.
You talking about Kenny and his people? They had them guns with it.
Not Kenny. Talking about when they attacked the city. Remember?
Oh yeah,
when the devils attacked the city.
Man, the devils.
No,
Devils.
no. Yeah.
The devils.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there.
Yep. That's why I kept on going. Anger. Oh man.
So I feel like we touched on everything we can touch on with Attack on Titan.
Yep, I agree.
Now we're gonna talk about the velocities of their world, but nah.
I ain't. I'm about to be over here asleep.
Not just sleep. Not just.
They need to make ODM gear in real life.
I'm
I
cool.
feel like I seen that on TikTok.
I did, but it wasn't the same though. He aiming for a long time and shooting and he got logic with his shit. Nah.
I mean, it was a prototype.
They all would have been dead.
He gonna die doing that shit.
And dude, nobody's surviving that whip.
Our spinal cord ain't gonna support that shit. You saw how far back they shit what it was like.
Ain't nobody pelvis that strong, dog. They was like had that shit strapped onto their hips. Hey,
nothing to their back, no back support. Think about it.
Nigga, ain't no leg support. They had to land. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they had to slow down. So if you
them leather ass boots wasn't supporting them ankles.
Man, they had them horse riding boots on.
Hold on, man. Take a moment to sign this for them horses that got thrown / killed in that show.
It's so many animals hurt in that show.
Man, Zeke launched a fucking horse like a rock and killed people and other horses with one horse.
That's a very Japanese monster, though. The pitching beast. You know, we about to make a monster that can just throw strikes.
Throwing a whole baseball fucking swing. Like
we had a full blown baseball release, a wind up, all of that. Full wind up.
He had a whole wind up.
It's like, man, they ain't slick.
I'm about to hit this bitch.
I mean, it was a lot of whiplash in this show. I think the chiropractors is the real winners here because somebody neck had to be, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the nape, you know what I'm saying? The nape is most important. Then you had all the whiplash. I don't know, man.
Or the fact that just one Titan could just throw shit like.
I mean, come on, this is power. One Titan can bite shit, so there you go.
So the rest of them can fight and just be big and shit.
I don't get how they chose these powers. That was always the question, unless again it's something that my slow and shallow mind is not comprehending.
So like, Annie had the power. So Annie had the power of MMA fighting. Reiner just a brawler.
She can manifest. Remember, they explained that at the end. That was why Falco was able. Remember, because she was like, they explained it. But
the DNA of something.
Because she's a woman, because she's the female Titan or the woman Titan or whatever they called it. She had the power of like manifesting better than Aaron could because he a dude and shit. Remember, they was explaining that shit.
She'd be just walking. She'd just run up looking like this. And do her little kick and then block her nape and shit, like until Aaron put her in that suplex.
Yeah, she was whooping their ass.
She was whooping their ass. Like you said, it was definitely some MMA shit. Like
Cause she just come up just like
she had the Muay Thai stance.
For sure.
She was elbows and knees.
and boost
What shit?
muscle feed the asses and
Okay,
shit.
so how? Okay, so you got the one that can control things, but he was the one that was throwing shit too. Because he probably
Hey,
wasn't throwing shit.
and he can
He
control some of
could
the
throw.
Titans.
Yeah, he was the one that could control them. So
But
you
then
got
Aaron
mouth.
didn't Aaron
What
eat the
was
little one?
you
And
had the
then
Warhammer one? Which one was the little one? Jaw, mouth
uh,
Titan.
that girl was that little one that was protecting
That's
his
Cart.
story.
Oh, you talking
Nah,
about that one? That okay? I don't remember what the
the
hell
one I
that
had to
was.
that noise and shit.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The one that
That was
was using little weapons. Wasn't that one using weapons or
That
something?
was super fast.
yeah, that was in the beginning.
And Aaron killed her or something. He bit her or something, and he started yelling, and the Titans to stop coming by him.
Oh, oh my god!
Not with the sound effect.
Cause that shit's funny to me. Like, cause remember when he first showed up, he was just like, everybody looking on there, this her. They're like, the fuck? That's what they said. Then he come running, just and doing the moves and shit. Like Annie, like, oh, that's my move. And the whole time, bitch, you know what's going on. You're just like,
I mean, the revelation and everything made that shit feel so small. Them 17 motherfuckers in them walls was over here living a whole life. Like
and when we were on the
everybody
wall,
else was just
it broke the wall, and this Titan just was like, what up?
Yeah.
yeah. They start looking in there like
Oh,
And then the city started explaining shit mad as hell. Like, we don't remember.
yeah, no, that shit was funny when they found the Titan in the wall. I mean, I was.
yeah,
It was
they was just in there though,
It's in there, just like,
regular,
waiting though.
waiting
I
for
mean,
it
if you
to
call me,
set
I'm
it up,
here.
waiting to set it up. Yeah, that was oh my god.
And then we see that they don't talk about it no more. Hella time go by, then they get used. Them fat ass feet, like, man, I don't get the anatomy of that shit still.
You ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to make
I
sense.
don't think it mattered.
Telling you, man, I was looking at all the the lip cheek teeth combinations, like because they all had different ones. Like some of them had
Eyes super
lips.
big,
Yeah,
little
some of them didn't
nose,
have. Yeah,
little mouth and shit. Like
you said, some of them look like birds a little bit.
or some be having the little cottage cheese shit on their legs and shit and all that other whatever. And just like, cause like it fucked you up. I care. Like when you seen Reiner coming through,
Shoulder blacking.
yeah, then knocking other Titans out the way. Like, hold on, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Then big niggas show up. Then like,
Yeah, still
bye.
Yeah.
I still don't
Yeah.
get that.
What the colossal?
He just show up and go.
Yeah.
For real.
Or he can stand around a little bit,
Mm.
stomp around and blow everything up. I mean,
He was going according to the plan because he could have wiped all that shit out. Technically, just run, jump, transform, nuke the whole place.
You can't be OP like that.
yeah.
That's all I got. I'm thirsty now.
That's why I started drinking juice. Yeah, but no, we out. Shit, we ain't got nothing else. If anything you want to throw on, shout something out. Shout to UAL.
Of course, shout out to you. Shout out to the crew.
Hey.
She laughing like she didn't want to shout out. Like I guess
No, I look, you ain't. I mean, there was no like wrap up. It was like, all right, I guess we out.
You know how we just stop around this mug.
It's about, all right, y'all, we done.
Right. I was
Turn it
waiting
up.
for a little like end cap, and then be like, all right, well,
To be honest, we did that shit 5 times and just kept talking like,
Yeah.
you're right.
so we good on the ending? Yeah, but like,
Where these niggas come from?
Well, yeah. Shout out to my crew. Shout out to y'all for having me back on here. Like I said, it's always a vibe. I like our little talks and how we just cracking jokes and shit. Like,
yeah. Shout out to me and Smitty for our jokes and having you here. It's always a good time when me and him is here and you here. Nah, it's a good time though. Every time.
No, thank you for joining us. It's always love. I ain't recording in a while, so I appreciate you getting the ball going on me getting back into the stew. You know how it is. I get back in here and get in rhythm, but we appreciate you being here. We're gonna have you on again, obviously, if you want to. We're gonna find something else that we can talk some shit about. You watching JJK?
I am. I'm like, I want to say I'm like 3 episodes behind.
Oh, so you ain't seen the? Have you seen? What was the last thing you seen?
The
last.
The girl's panties was getting wet because what's his name? Nanami?
Yeah. Okay, so okay.
That's all.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of information.
It done popped off, so yeah, I gotta catch up.
You're gonna have to, because that shit is going nuts right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we got to hop on. Maybe we have you on to talk some JJK for real. We can do that.
Yeah. I'm definitely down for that.
All right, bet.
Last JJK I seen was the last shit they fought before the movie.
Not before the movie. Mm-hmm. Sir. Wow. That's crazy.
My interest comes and goes on that. I don't know why.
Man, you tripping. This arc totally different. Because they all fighting and people about to start dying. More people dying. People already dead.
I still ain't seen it, so.
Do you read it though? If you read it, it don't matter. Because that's one of the ones I read a little bit of the manga.
What I read is I don't even know what the fuck. I know what's going on right where they at, but I'm not supposed to be reading that. I'm in the culling games.
Yeah, see, that's a lot, and they even passed that now, ain't they? Or they still doing?
It's still in it,
right? Because all the stuff that happened with Gojo and all that. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, even in where the anime is right now. Man, it's a lot. So, but it's a lot of stuff. You said you a couple episodes back. Couple of these last few episodes are some of the best ones ever. So, yeah. But shit, yeah, we need to get on out of here, man. So, we out. Peace.